So today on High in Flavor, we'll be showing you how to make these tasty and nutritious raw oat power balls. I love making these because they're a sweet and healthy snack and they require no cooking, which makes them really easy and quick to whip up. Plus, because they're not cooked, we're not going to be losing any of the nutrients or the cannabinoids that we'll be infusing them with. They're perfect for somebody health conscious or on the go because they're bite-sized and they're tasty and they're nutritious and they're a really great source of healthy calories. So first, we're going to start with the main ingredient, which is a couple of cups of oats. Then we're going to add your dried fruits and nuts. Here I have some dried apricots, raisins, walnuts, and some dried mango, just for that chewy texture. But add whatever fruits and nuts that you like. Now we're gonna add some seeds, which is gonna give it that crunch, as well as a lot more nutrients and healthy fats. Here I've got some hemp seeds, chia seeds, which are also good for fiber, and some raw pumpkin seed, but add whatever ones that you like. Now, I'm a fan of maca, so I like to add a teaspoon of raw maca powder, which is great for blood pressure and libido. It also tastes a little like malt, which personally I love. Next is a half teaspoon of turmeric, which isn't going to change the flavor, but it's going to add some color and it really helps with inflammation. A couple of teaspoons of raw cacao powder, and I also added a couple of cacao nibs as well. This will give it that chocolatey flavor, plus raw cacao is high in antioxidants and it's really good for energy. You can also add much more cacao and use less fruit if you want to make chocolate oat balls instead of this kind of recipe. Your next key ingredient is your nut or seed butter. Here we're using a natural peanut butter without any added ingredients. Use 3 to 4 tablespoons as this is what's going to help bind the ingredients together. Next, you want to add a couple of tablespoons of coconut oil. This one has already been infused with cannabis, which you can do at home easily. Coconut oil is a great carrier for cannabis, plus it'll add some flavor, extra healthy calories, and it's good for cholesterol. And if you don't like the taste of coconut, you can always use the refined version. Now for some added natural sweetness, we can add a couple of tablespoons of maple syrup or honey, or in this case, we're going to add both. You can experiment with spices like cinnamon or other nuts and dried fruits like dates, and you can even add some protein powder if you want. If you're allergic to nuts, just skip the nuts and stick with seeds and seed butters. Just avoid using any fresh fruits or dairy so that it can be stored without going bad. Now, dump all the ingredients into your food processor and blend them well together. What I also like about this snack is that I can easily adjust the recipe while making it. And it looks like this one's a little dry, so I'm going to add some more peanut butter and coconut oil. I'll add an extra spoon of maple syrup to make it sweeter too. And if it's too wet, you can always just add some more oats. You're looking for a doughy consistency that you can easily mold in your hands. Okay, great. Looks like we've got the right texture and the right flavor now. So all that's left to do is to scoop it out and roll it into bite-sized balls. Once that's done, I like to just keep them frozen and just thaw a couple out whenever I'm peckish, and that way they'll stay good for months. So there you go, some raw oat power balls for you and your friends to get healthy and high with. Enjoy.